This is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, today I'm giving you the 10 best features on the Galaxy Note 7. Now, if you're thinking about buying this device, these are the features that should convince you to buy it. If none of these features stand out to you, then you shouldn't buy it. So, let's get right to it. The first best feature about the Galaxy Note 7 is that it is IP68 water resistant, but it is superior in its water resistance to the Galaxy S7 or other water resistant smartphones. Why is that? Well, it's because of the pen. See, touchscreens don't work with your hands when you're in the water, but they do work with the S Pen. So that means that before, say on a Galaxy S7, you could take a video, then jump in a pool. With the Note 7, you could literally go in a pool, go in the water, launch your Snapchat with the pen, and then take a video with the pen in the water. So that's the ability that the S Pen now has and that the phone now has. It's completely IP68 water resistant. As long as you have the S Pen, you can even use it in water. Now, one of the other best features is the camera. Camera quality on this phone is simply amazing. It looks really good, and the new UI is so much better than what Samsung had in the past. So if you want to take a selfie, you just flip it, and then you can see me. Flip it back, and you have the rear camera. Quick, simple, and easy to do. Definitely very simple and easy. I do it automatically now, and with my other phones I'm like, wait, why can't do this? Do it. And it's just so simple. I wish everyone would do this. But not only that, you have it in every direction. So whereas LG or some other manufacturers just have it flip every which way you want it to, with this it's a purpose. Each slide is a purpose. So you swipe left and everything is made for one-handed use to go into your food mode, which I love and use a lot. Panorama, the new dynamic slow motion, and swipe right for all your filters. So the new UI is simple, clean, and easy, and it is the best quality camera on the market, at least as of filming this video. Now for the next best feature, it definitely has to be something that I can't live without now in a smartphone, and that is wireless charging. I love the ability just to drop down my phone and it automatically wirelessly charges. It's so easy, it's so convenient. I have the fast charger in my office and in the living room, and I have two by mine and my fiance's bedside, so we always use wireless charging. So even if the Note 7 has a new port, I don't care because I never plugged in directly anyway. I always charge wirelessly. So this is one feature that once you start using it, you fall in love with it, and especially because wireless charging isn't going to damage your battery like when you plug in. So definitely, to be on the safe side, you should always use wireless charging, and it doesn't conduct as much heat. It's so much better overall and over time. So definitely I love it. And I hear Samsung's making a new one for the car, and I can't wait for that. So for the next best feature, it's definitely gotta be the new screen capture plus GIF animation. Now, you could always screen capture very easily with the pen just by taking it out. And when this would pop up, you would hit Smart Select. And this allows you to do screenshots in a couple different ways. One, you could just create a regular rectangle, and that would be your screenshot. Or you can create an oval, you can create a lasso, whatever you want, and then now we have a new one, which is animated GIF. Now this is really awesome because now you can make your own animated GIFs instead of always trying to find them online. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an animated GIF of the Android guy intro. So we're just going to press play, move this up, and start recording. And now we can stop, and then we can even write on it. So and you can write, let's write in green. and then preview it. And you can see you can post that on any social network now. You can save it, you can share it very simply and easily, and then it'll share across anywhere. So I really like this for the fact that you can share it with anyone, you can do anything, just simple and easy. And it's really great just if you are on social networking, or if you find yourself copying other people's Instagram even, well, now you can even copy the animated ones. So it's really fun, simple, clean, and easy, and definitely just a great way to create your own cool GIFs and stand out on social networking. Now, definitely I couldn't talk about the best features without talking about the 64 gigs of storage becoming the standard for the Galaxy Note 7. So, for any power user, you know that you take up a lot of storage. For instance, I've only had this phone for a week, still haven't had VR, anything like that on there, and I've already taken up 23 and 25, meaning over 48 gigs of storage on here. So it really is so great to me that I have 64 gigs total just in my internal storage, especially when a lot of apps like VR apps cannot be put onto your memory card. So this is a really big feature that I just definitely love, especially since my daily driver, the S7 Edge, is at 91% capacity with all my VR stuff that I like to have on there. So this is definitely a great selling point if you want a phone with a big storage that you don't have to worry about the capacity. The Note 7 is such a good iteration for you. Now, another best feature definitely has to be Screen Off Memo. Now, this was a feature on the Galaxy Note 5, but it has been improved on the Note 7. And what this means is you can simply click out your pen at any time, take it out, and immediately start writing on it. And then once you have that beautifully looking, God, that's bad handwriting. Once you have that beautifully written text, you can, of course, just put your pen away and it auto saves it. Or you can even put pin, and what pin does is it pins it to your always on display. So if I wrote down, say, a grocery list, and now I'm at the grocery store, well, I can just double tap that and see it come right up. So it's simple, quick, and easy just to be able to have that on there, and when your always display comes on, it's there until you unpin it. So I really like this feature and definitely think it can come in handy for a lot of people. You just don't have to bust out the pen and paper anymore. You really can just write on your phone. Simple, quick, and easy. Now, when you talk about best features, you have to talk about Samsung's new feature in their battery saving mode, and that is the ability to actually change your screen resolution to a lower resolution to save battery life. Now, if you switch it to either power saving mode, you can hit mid, and you can customize this. My recommendation would be not to use limit performance, because that will slow down your CPU, or to prevent background network usage. So this will obviously create a lot of apps running in the background that use any kind of data. But you could, in fact, change it to 1080p instead of 440p. And you can see that this will save you battery life. And if you do it to 90% for the screen brightness, you get a total of a little more than half an hour. So it can be very helpful. Instead of this, switch to this and get a lot more battery life. And you can even switch to 80% brightness and get even more. So it definitely helps out to be able to switch the screen resolution when you need to save battery life. Just set it, and then once you need to, you can switch it. You can even have this automatically go on at a certain time, and I just really love the customization that you can do with optimizing this exactly how you want it to save the most battery you can when you need to. Now the next feature has definitely got to be the iris scanner. Now hear me out before you say, oh, it's a gimmick. So for one, you can still use your fingerprint, right? You can still completely use your fingerprint password, and you can use it in tandem with the iris scanner. So here I can just swipe, unlock it with my eyes, and there you have it. Now, it was a little far away, so it didn't do it as quickly as I normally would, but here's the thing. I love this for when I am swimming or at the beach or anything, and my hands are, have water on it, sand on it, and my fingerprint doesn't work. Well, guess what? I can just swipe and unlock with my eyes. But more importantly, when I was in Chicago earlier this year and it was freezing, I hated having to take off my gloves just to unlock my phone with the fingerprint. So therefore, this would have been perfect for that. I could just swipe, unlock with my eyes, and then be done with it. And that's where the iris scanner's true benefit, I believe, lies. Yeah, it can be more secure, it can be all of this stuff, but where it really lies is the fact that it benefits you the times when you can't use a fingerprint scanner and you have, yes, that extra form of security on here, but it's just a really great alternative that you can, again, use in tandem with the fingerprint scanner. You don't have to choose either or. You can do it whichever way you want it and have them both being used whenever you need them. And definitely another best feature to go with that iris scanner is the secure folder. Now, the secure folder can be used with a password or with your iris lock, and really, okay, it's for a certain type of person. If you're a cheater, you're definitely going to love this. It also works for business people, maybe business cheaters, but you're definitely going to love this. So let's put it this way. With the secure folder, you can unlock it with your eyes, and as soon as you do that, you have access to everything on a different phone, essentially. This is completely separate from your regular phone. So you can have any photos or videos that you don't want the public to see. You can have on this side. You can have private notes. You can have private contacts. You can have private emails, private bookmarks, all built in here. You can also add things. So, for one, you can have it secure every time you lock it. You can hide the secure folder, so you actually have to go into settings, into security, and then find the secure folder so it doesn't show up in your app drawer or in the regular section. And you can even add different accounts. There are no accounts on this side of the phone, but I can create any of them. So you can create any account separate, entirely separate from there. So let's say this, you could have a public Snapchat that everyone knows about, and you could have a private Snapchat that no one knows about. You could hide an app like Tinder or something along those lines in this side and not on your public side. You really can hide anything and everything on this side of the phone. So it really is completely unique, and if you need this or love it, well, then you have that ability. You can also add any version of an app that you have on your phone just by clicking add here, and you can populate these ads. So yes, if you find this useful, well then shame on you. No, but if you find it useful, definitely this is something that you've been wanting for a long time. And for the last best feature, it's definitely got to be the new S Pen features. Now there is a couple, as we went over earlier, you have animated GIF now with Smart Select, but the two that really stand out to me is Translate and Magnify. So Translate does exactly what you think it does. It can translate any word on the screen into a different one. So I can change this word that's in English into Spanish. Simple, quick, and easy. So it's really nice just to be able to change it on any screen. But you can even do this from your camera. So you can go to, like, say, a different restaurant when you travel, go over it and just simply hover over it, and it will translate the word as well. So this is just really simple and easy, and I love that it does this. The other great feature is Magnify. Now, Magnify is a really great feature that allows you to zoom in when you might have not thought you could before. So, say I was on an app like Amazon, and I was shopping for a new Note 7 case. Well, I can't really see that picture. It's very small, and I want to make out the fine detail in it. Well, I can just zoom in with Magnify, and I lose no clarity on here. And I can see exactly the quality that I would normally be missing. This is also really good for a photo, say on Instagram, when I want to look at how great Mark Hamill is, And of course I can just zoom in here and see everything in the background that I would have missed had I not had this beautiful magnification on the S Pen. So it's definitely a really great feature and definitely allows you to zoom in things that you normally couldn't, especially if the app doesn't have pinch to zoom on it. Alright everyone, those were the 10 best features of the Galaxy Note 7. Please let me know in the comment section down below which is your favorite feature on the Galaxy Note 7, and did this video make you want to get it, or did it convince you that no, you don't need to get it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.